When building a level in Geometry Dash, there's many difficulties you can build with. You could build an easy 2-star where it's super easy, or an extreme demon where it's super hard. And today we're doing a building video where I am gonna build a bunch of different parts in this level, except each part will have a random difficulty that will be determined by this wheel right here. And yes, I know someone did this exact idea before, but let's be honest, every single idea has been done at this point. So I guess we can see what our first part is gonna be. I'm gonna click shuffle a little bit and let's spin it. So I hope that we get easy demon, I would say, is like a good difficulty. Oh, wait, no way. Okay, we actually got easy demon. And I'm gonna remember to turn it back each time. I'm not gonna make the mistake that I already made before many times. So we need to make an easy demon difficulty layout. I'm also using a Tanger song. So here's like just like a random part of the song. It's gonna start pretty slow. So we'll start with this basic timing. I think this is like easy demon difficulty. Maybe we'll do actually a jump into a pink orb, and then we'll make it so you land on a block and then fall down maybe. So yeah, this is my first building video, which I haven't done on this channel before. I think we will add maybe like a spike right here. So I'm excited for this building video. I want to make more building videos in the future. I always have trouble making players like hit black orbs, but I think if I put a spike right here, then it forces you to hit it. Oh yeah, just to clarify, I am using the better edit mod, so that's why my editor looks a little bit different. Okay, yeah, so I feel like so far this is easy demon gameplay, and we have some nice sync as well. Okay, I think that's all I need to do for this part. Let me do a quick little showcase. Yeah, I think that's easy demon gameplay. So now I guess we'll spin the wheel again. Ooh, okay, hard. So that's actually pretty easy. I'm gonna have to make this gameplay pretty simple. Okay, so I think we'll actually have to make the click pattern not as fast, because I feel like this isn't really like hard gameplay difficulty. Alright, so I think I just finished this next part. So I'll do another showcase of it. I feel like I made it pretty easy. So yeah, that's the part. All right, so this next part's fast, so I hope we get a little bit of harder gameplay, actually. Harder. Okay, so that's only a little bit harder. No pun intended. So yeah, I forgot to get rid of the ones I've already done, but now we've done that. I feel like I can maybe add a little bit more like click sync to it. Actually, let's do a different game mode for this. Let's do spider game mode. Okay, so we'll do black orb into the yellow orb. We all know this combo. And then maybe like a spider orb pointing down. Ooh, I actually really like this. So basically what I have is, maybe I should slow it down actually. So what I have is spider orb up into the black orb, green orb, spider orb, and then you go up then down into the yellow pads. And I'm actually gonna instantly go into the next part because we have a lot of difficulties to go. So I'll do a quick showcase of this part. So yeah, that's the whole part. Okay, so I just finished the structuring. Now we're gonna move on to the next part. So let's see what we get. All right, so I don't know what I'm hoping for. Maybe something a little bit harder. Ooh, extreme demon. Okay, we got extreme demon. This is definitely not gonna be a balanced level. So in that case, actually, let's go to a duel, because with the duel, we could probably make it really hard. I'm gonna go into a cube duel. Okay, so for this duel, I'm also gonna make one part a wave to make an asymmetrical duel. So this is gonna make it very confusing. Alright, so after a lot of time, I finally finished this part. It's like 1 second, but it is definitely extreme demon gameplay. I don't know why I chose to do a duel. I'm definitely never making a duel in this level again, but it's done. I am gonna probably showcase it in 0.1 times speed and then just speed it up in editing. So yeah, that's literally all I made, but this took like so long. I'm just glad it's over and we can move on to the next part. All right, it's time to pick our next difficulty. I'm gonna start off by just getting rid of extreme demon. Hopefully we get something easier now. I know earlier I was saying like I wanted something harder, but actually I kind of want something in the middle, which is good. That's good, medium demon. I'm pretty sure this is like the perfect middle if you look at the difficulties. Okay, so I built a little bit of gameplay here, and I think we'll actually go a little bit different here and go swing copter. I usually don't really build with swing copter. Do you ever see anyone use like these in a 1.0 level? Because I feel like whenever it's like a 1x1, you just use this block instead. I don't know, this one just kind of looks weird to me. But yeah, I finished the gameplay up to this dash orb, and now I'm just structuring it. This is possibly the most boring structures I have ever made. Alright, so I think that is the medium demon part finished. So now I will just showcase it. So now it's time to move on to the next part, which is actually the drop of the song. So it would actually be really funny if we got like auto or something here. Okay, that actually fits it because this is like an energetic part of the song. And this time we're not gonna do a duel like that other time. Although there is this little like break section, so I guess we gotta add some pretty hard timings to here as well. I haven't really like made much hard gameplay before, so I'm not really sure what would be like a good way to make this. I'm just adding a bunch of spikes, but there might be better ways to make hard gameplay. Also, I'm trying to do like different decoration styles for each part. So like this part, I'm putting like this kind of thing. And then some of these other parts, I just did like these basic blocks. All right, so I think I'm finished with this little break part before the drop. And I'm pretty sure it's Insane Demon gameplay. There's a few timings. And I also did this cool gravity trigger, which makes it look like you're falling down. And then I was also thinking for this drop, I could just keep going back and forth and changing gravity. And then for this part, we'll do the firework thing where you have to like dodge orbs. All right, so after a little bit of laziness, we are now done with this part. So I nerfed it a little bit because I felt like it was too hard. And now I'll showcase the entire Insane Demon part. Alright, so I guess we'll go back to the wheel and see what we get next. Wait, I didn't get rid of Insane Demon. Okay, wait, hopefully it doesn't land on that. Okay. Alright, normal.
Fire in the hole!
So this is actually gonna be pretty interesting because I have to somehow make easy gameplay. I actually have an idea to keep it like very intense while actually keeping it easy. So what I can do is just put a bunch of slopes and make it look kind of intense. But in reality, everything's just like auto. We'll also zoom the camera out here because I feel like some of these clicks are kind of blind. Also, what's kind of funny is even though I'm adding these hazards, they won't even kill you. They're kind of just there to fill up the space. Oh, actually, you know something fun we can do? We can make this like very wide, and then we can just like put this right here. All right, and I think that's the part. So now we'll do a quick little showcase. All right, on to the next part. Surprisingly, easy and auto is here. Like they're the two like lowest difficulties. And we got Insane. It'll actually be crazy if we get Hard Demon next, because then we'll have the two easiest ones for last. Insane is basically Easy Demon. It's just like a little bit easier. Actually, I'm gonna play an Insane level because I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be making. We haven't actually used Robot yet either, and I think this will be the last game mode we haven't done. So now we've used every game mode in this level as well. I actually really like this Robot gameplay. It flows really nicely. I also like this Black Orb gimmick where you have to click right after you hit the Black Orb. And since it's Robot, you can't just hold. And we'll do one big jump for the end of this part. All right, so I think that's good for the Insane part. I'm pretty happy with it actually. And now we are on to the final three parts. So let's see, Hard Demon, Easy, or Auto? Hard Demon, okay. That does actually mean that Easy and Auto are the last two ones, which is kind of funny. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just do some basic flying. I always find it really hard to make ship parts without adding like orbs, portals, and stuff like that. Just because like, what am I supposed to do? Just make like some basic flying that I just like do nothing? Okay, I think this Hard Demon gameplay is now done. I don't even know if that's Hard Demon gameplay. It's probably wrong. I don't really know how to build like every difficulty, but we have auto, which I do know how to build. This one will probably be 100% accurate. I kind of wish that we would get auto in like a more energetic part of the song. Whenever I make auto parts, I like to do this thing where I make like a green pad with a blue and then a yellow pad, or a pink pad, which I'm actually gonna do because this is way too high. And then it kind of gives you the illusion that it's like a green pad. And to make this part sync better, actually, I'm gonna add a gravity trigger. Yeah, like that. Alright, so I think the auto section's done. I'm not gonna do a showcase for it because we're almost finished with the level anyways. And of course, the last part will be easy, so we're gonna do wave, because that, I just realized, is the last game mode that we haven't used. And of course, since it's easy, it's gonna be like super, super easy. Alright, I just finished the easy part, so now I think the gameplay is done. I'm just gonna add a few pulses and polish up the level, and then I'll be ready for the final showcase. Alright, so I think I just finished the pulses, the difficulty faces, and all the polishing. So I guess it is finally time for the showcase. So that was the showcase. I think the level turned out pretty good. I posted the level to my account. The ID will be in the description and on screen. Thank you guys for watching. A lot of these parts are probably very inaccurate, especially the extreme demon, but I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time.